Hi everybody, it's Kent from Man About Tools, and this is our very first YouTube video ever. It's January of 2018, and we have a ton of projects around the homestead planned for this year. We'll be sharing all of them with you, dear viewer, and we are super excited to get started. This year, we plan to expand and add to the garden. Add more beds, drip irrigation lines, and controllers. Dry, store, and can fruits and vegetables. Create loads of compost and stock and age more manure. And cut down a few trees to let in more light, but replant more than we cut. And burn as little brush as possible by chipping and storing it, for use as garden paths, and help our neighbors as they always help us, and enjoy their livestock when they come by for a visit, and teach first aid in the wilderness homeschool. We'll be turning some cedar posts into trellises for berry bushes and grapevines, and building a timber frame woodshed from lumber cut and milled on our property, and siding the workshops and sheds. Turning one workshop into a bright, clean, and inviting studio space. Rewiring and installing new lighting. And insulating the studio attic. We'll have another tractor shed dedicated to woodworking and add some proper dust management. We'll also be revisiting some old building projects to see how they've held up over the years. But there's more. We will be repairing and leveling the irrigation pump house, dredging mud from the bottom of our shallow irrigation well, upgrading the water pump and adding a new pressure tank, and turning Navy Jack sand and gravel into concrete with a very old cement mixer, and pouring footings and foundations for pergolas. Pouring concrete into planter box molds. We will revisit the solar system in the RV and see how it's working. And decluttering and organizing the inside and outside spaces of our property. We'll improve the lighting around the house and workshops, all while planning and designing some of these projects in SketchUp, and shooting with a Panasonic G85 camera in 4K, and editing on a new iMac with Final Cut Pro, and tweaking the graphics with Photoshop, and creating some special effects with Apple Motion. To our website, I'll be adding project details and plans for download. We'll be shooting some slow motion and time lapses, and crawling around in the attic, and downstairs in the basement and crawl space, hauling out an old wood stove and putting in a new one so we can heat the house with wood, install a new floor in the mudroom, and maybe build a greenhouse, all while testing and working with some new and some old tools. And I'll even wash my truck once in a while. And all of this while still working as a paramedic in town. It's going to be a busy summer. All of that. Is it too much? That sounds too much. I don't know. We'll give it a try. That's a big list. Now I know I'm going to make some mistakes, fumble on words, break things, and sometimes be a pain in the ass to everyone around me. Stuff's not always going to work out as planned, but I know I'm always going to be learning and improving. It's going to be quite a year, so please hit the subscribe button and join us on our journey this year. Until next time, this is Kent from Man About Tools. Thank you so much for watching.